Welcome! In this video we're going to do an unboxing of Star Wars Battle of Hoth, published by Days of Wonder. So down at the table, very excited for this game to come out. One of the first games I purchased was Memoir 44, so I was excited to see the Star Wars versions of that coming out. But unfortunately it is not a solo game. It's for 2 to 4 players, ages 8 and up, and games will last about 30 minutes. Taking a look on the back for our story in the Battle of Hoth. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, on the deserted icy planet Hoth, the usual silence is suddenly broken by the mechanical rumble of giant steel walkers. From their trenches, the courageous rebel troopers finally spot the Imperial forces, relentlessly moving toward them. The Rebel Alliance scrambles their valuable snow speeder squadrons in a desperate attempt to slow down the ground assault and complete the evacuation of Echo Base. Battle of Hoth is a fast-paced miniatures battle game in which you choose either the ferocious Imperial Army or the courageous Rebel forces. Outmatch your opponent through cunning orders and by adapting bold, decisive strategies, but even the best laid plans can fail if chance is not on your side. So in this box we have 17 unique scenarios, including the iconic Target the Shield Generator battle, 74 finely sculpted miniatures, 6 charismatic leaders to influence the conflict, and 2 dynamic multi-scenario campaigns. And all this in just 3 easy steps. 1. Play a command card to order your units. 2. Move your units and roll attack dice to defeat your enemy forces, hopefully. And 3. Draw a new command card and plan your path to ultimate victory. So enough for the box. Let's look inside. And there we have our rulebook and scenario booklet. Take a peek at those first. So our rulebook is 12 pages long. Welcome to the Battle of Hoth. So going over our components and then setting up the game. So nice detail there. And then the object of the game, going over a game turn. So play command card, order your units, move your units, attack with your units. And then going over attack range, line of sight, terrain modifiers, and then drawing a command card. And then just going into the appendix of your units, terrain, structures, and objectives. Playing with leader cards in the team mode for 3 to 4 players. So pretty thin on rules. Then we have the scenario booklet, which is a little bit thicker, 20 pages. Table of contents for the scenarios, and you've got a section to create your own. So looking in here, see each scenario is going to let you know how you build your Rebel Alliance, your Galactic Empire, give you your summary, and of course your setup. So you've got the Imperial Scout mission, and I assume as you move on, they're going to get a little bit more difficult. Hill Alpha Defense, Target the Shield Generators, Under Siege, protect the Rebel transports, Echo Base evacuation, the assault on Hoth. So that is the scenario book. And let's see what we have in the box here. First we got some summary sheets for each of the players. Then going over the terrain. And a campaign sheet. An alternate campaign, Assault on Echo Base. And then for the Rebels, Campaign 2. Some different ways to play. And we've got our punch board, front and back. And fairly good thickness. Punches out nicely. And then our main map board, let's go ahead and unfold that. So we've got our 3 sections. So not too big. And then back to our box, we have our dice. These are plastic and not wooden. Don't know if that's good or not, but we got the test done. Got our card holders. So 2 sections for each and on a curve. Yeah, putting them together, they're not going to clip. You're going to want them laying flat when you use those. And we'll see how they work with cards here in just a bit. And get that out of the way. Got our cards here. All right, here we have our support cards. So we've got some route, incursion, final assault, special orders, scout, let's finish this, some air support, reserve forces, a desperate stand, and combat expertise. And our Rebel Alliance cards, 25 of those. So you can tell which side it lets you activate. So we've got some recon in different areas, raiding in different areas, assaulting in different areas, recon and force, direct from HQ, trooper assault, speeder assaults, defensive position, artillery barrage, the rebel spearhead, tactical assault, ready for battle, in formation, assistance, orders from the princess, our last hope, diversion, here they come, and a scoundrel support, and easily fit in there. Then we have our cards for the Empire. Got our recon in the 3 positions, raiding in the 3, assaulting in the 3, the pincer move, direct from HQ, trooper assault, imperial assault, precision fire, pressing forward, search and destroy, determination, imperial discipline, force powers, concentrated fire, successful landings, Walker attack, deploy the fleet, orbital strike, and reinforcements. And see if the Empire works just as easy. They sure do. And then we just have our miniatures to look at. So on the dark side, pop that open. We've got 3 walkers. Looks to be the same sculpt on all of them. Got pretty good stand there. And some snow troopers. They all snow troopers and droids, it looks like. So there's our snow troopers. And Imperial droids. Let me make sure there's nothing else hiding in there. Nope, 4 droids and 32 snow troopers. A nice container to hand them over to the dark side to use. Then the not so dark side, we might call them the light side. We have 2 rebel artillery. And 9 snow speeders. And 24 Echo Base troopers. And that is everything, unless there's something hidden underneath. There isn't. Sometimes I do that. So as always, hope you enjoyed this unboxing. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.